What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Alan. Today we're going to do a high taper. I hope you guys are having a blessed day. I'm gonna show you my step-by-step tutorial on how I do my taper. I got my little brother today. I'm gonna be cutting his hair. I'm gonna show you the step-by-step tutorial. Let's go. We're gonna be using the sabers for this haircut from Stylecraft. All right, for step one, we're gonna go ahead and debulk with our number 2 guard, making sure our base for the haircut is all nice and fresh. I'm gonna go ahead and speed through this, but this is our step one to any haircut. Let's start off by creating our first initial baseline using our trimmer. Let's make our first guideline in like a curvy line. Usually when I do my high tapers, I don't like going straight like this. I like curving it in a little bit like that. Debulk all of this. I'm gonna go with my 1.5 guard open and flick into that number 2. All right, notice on the side angle that I'm flicking out. Notice how much I flick out on these haircuts. That is the key to these fades. Now closing our half guard close, flicking into that, flicking into it right under. Now going in with our half guard closed, making our first guideline into the taper. Keeping that same little hook shape as my first guideline. Now open it. In a C flick motion, we're gonna literally flick that half a guard open into the rest of our hair. Starting right here, using that C motion. Now grabbing our 1 guard, we're gonna repeat the same step, but into that 1.5 with our 1 guard, connecting it all together. Open, flicking up. Now we're gonna go back into our half guard and start fading down now that we got all our guidelines in. Now that we're on the half guard, this is where most of my blend comes in. I am flicking out with my corners of my blade and really digging into all of those areas that I missed. The half guard is the most important guard to my haircuts. Now with no guard, I'm gonna be blending out this last guideline. Go halfway open, start hitting it with the corner, repeating the same steps we did earlier. I want you guys to notice how much I'm using the corner of my blade. I am never using the full blade on my haircuts. It's always the corner. So guys, I really advise you guys, if you guys are ever struggling on your fades, use that corner. Now that we got that done, let's go ahead and grab our shavers. Shave all of this stubble that's right here. Go ahead and shove all this stubble on here in a flicking motion so that we don't create any guidelines. Now we got this fire high taper going on. Now let's go ahead and part his hair, brush down his tapered lineup, and we're gonna debulk it with a number 2 closed. That's right, closed. This is my first YouTube haircut tutorial, so bear with me. I usually do voiceover. This is nice and raw. All right, go ahead and close our number 2 and debulk that lineup. Hear that crunch? When you hear that crunch, you know he a munch. So, fuck, all right. Boom. And if your trimmers don't hit, go steal your neighbors. No cap. Shout out Benji. I took his trimmers. My trimmers aren't hitting right now, I'm not gonna lie. Trimmers ain't hitting, I'm sorry. With my lineups, I always like to start in the middle, then I slowly move my way side to side. But notice how I'm keeping it very precise. I'm not pushing them back. As you can see, it has a tapered lineup, so I'm keeping exactly where the hairs are at. My fading method is mostly detailing. Like, I'm gonna get that shit done, right? I'm gonna get it done quick, half guard, boom. You don't really have to take this long on a taper, but since this is a tutorial, I'm taking my time a little extra. But once you get that half guard and that 1.5 in, you just start detailing hella fast. Now we're gonna go ahead and enhance this haircut. As you can see, it's nice and natural. But now we're gonna add some Instagram sauce. I'm gonna show you exactly how I enhance my haircuts using some concealer, a little brush, and some spray, some little black spray. I might do a little tutorial next week showing y'all what type of sauce, how exactly to mix it, cause I make it myself. I just order some alcohol, order some little bit of Kiss, and I mix it. If y'all want a tutorial on how I make my sauce, my enhancement sauce, I will do it. But I'm gonna grab a little bit like this, dabble it on my hand, like that. So, like that. Carefully put it right there. Y'all ready? Boom, like that. Don't worry how it looks, because we're gonna blend it out. Same thing right here, behind the ear. All right, notice how I'm slowly blending this into the skin tone, making it look nice. I'm taking my time. There's no rush, but most of it I'm gonna blend out with my brush anyway. So you could brush this part hella fast. I usually do it hella fast, I'm not gonna lie. Mix that concealer into the skin tone. Make sure it's nice and blended out. Blend it into the skin. I don't like to have harsh line like concealer, so I like to really blend it out to the point where like you could barely even see it, because I like it to look very subtle. So as you can see, I'm just blending this into the skin like so, using my brush as well to blend it even better. Same thing with this right here. Blend this out. I even like to grab my clipper and blend it out with the trimmer. Boom. Blend it out even some more. Now we got it all concealed up with the concealer. It's looking nice and fresh. We're gonna go ahead and grab our enhancement gun. Little enhancement gun right here. Grab it right there, put the card there, and then slowly tap at that line with your brush. Now we're going to enhance the lineup up top while we're here. Now we're just gonna repeat the same thing to the other side. I already did the other side. I did the same exact steps to the other side. I concealed it up, enhanced it. Now we're gonna go ahead and razor the haircut, make sure everything is nice and fresh. Details matter, guys. Details freaking matter. So if you guys like this haircut, let me know, but you know these lineups are looking sharp as hell, boy. Y'all saw it natural, now y'all seeing it enhanced. And yes, I did put enhancement a little bit on the fade to make it blend in, because you guys want to know the truth about these Instagram haircuts is that they enhance their blends. This blend is enhanced up here, because I did enhance it on the sides, I did enhance it on the back. It just looks weird if I don't enhance the top. It's just not gonna look the same, you know? So this is how you do a lineup that you see. This is how you do a taper that you see on Instagram. This is how you do a fade that you see on Instagram. This is my exact step-by-step way of how I do my haircuts. I don't always do them like this, but for people that like enhancement, people that want their haircuts to look nice and fresh, that's gonna last them a very long time, that's gonna stay fresh, this is exactly how I do my high tapers. Hopefully I was focused that entire time. I don't know if I'm focused, but hopefully I was. If y'all like this tutorial, go ahead and drop a comment, drop a like, and subscribe. Let me know what tutorial you guys want next, and let me know what I did wrong and what I could do better.